Well, I will complain anyway, but
Is this a question?
no, it's really is a complaint in a way. I was gonna ask if this levy area is gonna be, profit from this, sales tax that y'all talking about.
Yes,
What you
sir.
talking about?
It's divided equally.
Because I complain, and you know I am, but I talked to you about, up to Hayes, about the area up the street up here.
Mhm.
And I talked with this other guy, the guy back there. That area is a crime setup for people. Because somebody could get killed on that area, then you're gonna be sorry. You didn't have the people call and junk down.
Yeah,
And
let-
cut that area down.
let me
On top
answer-
of that, sir, this area right down here on this street here, Allen,
Mhm.
is just like a traffic, just like a highway.
Okay,
A lot of accidents happen here, you're correct.
Let
In
me,
the morning time.
let me answer your question, okay? And we've got staff people here tonight, and so as soon as we're through, they're here to talk about this and not about complaints. But when we're through, we'll take all your complaints and write them down and
Well, I
try
talked
to
with,
address them.
excuse me, sir, I talked with the alderman, he was out of Mississippi when I talked with him. Did one of y'all remember talking to me?
Okay, let me answer your question.
Probably
Okay.
have.
Let's try to stay on topic, y'all. And I've
That is
done
part of the
this
topic.
36 times so far since the spring. And only one time I got off topic and I had more people chewing on me for getting off topic. Y'all are here, you're probably hungry, you want to go home and eat dinner. And so to answer your question is that your ward, this is Ward 3, right here, will get their fair share, exactly, share like with the other 3 wards, and it's gonna go from, all you're getting now is $75,000 for streets and drainage, and it's gonna go up to $500,000. So yes, you're gonna get your benefit here.
Okay, one more thing.
Question, is it a question? Okay, catch us when
You've
we're
got
through.
20 minutes.
So everybody else can go home, okay? Yes, sir.
Well, of course, you give the option of either do nothing or sanitation fee. There actually is a third option, and that is to cut the items that is not needed by the city. Of course, one of it is just the $2 million that we are using to subsidize the Central Arkansas Transit. That is the empty bus system. That should have been used to repair this area. $339,000 that's going to River Rail. That is, of course, the empty trolley system. One of the other things I was going to ask, you asked about the tax increase on sales, the hamburger tax. I know that it was supposed to have been passed earlier and then it was delayed, so we're going to get hit with that later on. I would like to know how much money y'all are going to get from that. And then, of course, the big thing that was not mentioned in any of these presentations and seems to be left out is what is the actual dollar amount that is being spent on the big pet project tourist plan known as the Plaza. I keep hearing that, well, it basically paid for itself and it's supposedly bought and paid for. I really think that the police and fire station should have been worked on instead of the whatever this pet project is. But I honestly tried to look for it and I can't. I don't know. I looked on the city website and maybe I missed it. But what is the actual dollar amount that thing has cost? How much does it cost to maintain it, and why could we not use those funds to repair our police and fire stations instead of allowing them to fall apart the way they have?
All right, thank you, and I'll certainly address those. As I've addressed them before, and you didn't listen to my answers last time,
What a dollar amount.
The $2 million that we spend on the bus system, we have a ridership of 10,000 people a day that ride on our public transportation.
According to who?
In North Little Rock?
Please, this is I have the floor.
You've had it for a while, so but go ahead.
This is my town hall, it's not yours. If you want to have a
Amen.
town hall, you go have your own.
Amen, amen.
The buses carry 10,000 people a day. That's verified. You know where they're going?
To work.
To work.
And coming home.
If I'm going to spend, would I spend $2,000 to help 10,000 people get to work? Absolutely. Absolutely. The plaza, we have sold and developed downtown, and we have used the money that we've sold that property for down there. with the carrot to these developers. You come in here, buy this property, and you spend $16 million building an apartment complex or a restaurant or whatever it might be. We're gonna take that money and we're gonna save it. And I've saved that money for 4 years. And we're up to about $2.1 million in that fund. And the Parks Department is gonna give us a little bit more money to fulfill that. That plaza is gonna bring in more people, more economic development, more money than you could ever imagine. And the, you know, I could go on and on, you know, trying to go against what you're saying, but those are the issues that we address. I assure you, we don't spend money because we want to. You know, absolutely. Yes,
I've
sir.
been reading the paper about this